Hello everyone, my name is GameRat and top of his head. Sorry about the shaky camera, but welcome to a new vlog. I know I haven't done one in a long, and I mean a long time, but this time is going over a couple of things. So first of all, I would like to introduce the first ever Anyway, basically, my brother's been into a lot of like drumming stuff. Like he not like a lot, but he's been like he liked the drum stuff, and so he was begging my dad for one for a while now. So basically, we went to not Guitar Center. It's just called I forgot. Not Herm's. There was this place where the place that was called before was Hermes Music or something, but they changed it to like Sam or I forgot what the name of it was, but they changed it to a new name, and so that's when they had like a bunch of new things in there, because at the time the old name was there, they were selling everything out and there wasn't much stuff left, and I saw like a bunch of cool stuff there, like DJ things and stuff, but they're like the expensive ones, like the really good ones. I don't know if you've seen one of those DJ mixers where they have like a mini launch pad where it has like 8 buttons and they're pretty big, and then there's like 4 buttons above that and they're like really tiny, and it has like letters in it, and it's like 4 other effects, and you have like everything else, but there's one that's golden and it looks really awesome. But apart from that, there was like a bunch of those left, and not the golden ones, but the normal ones. And in that place, we went there like maybe 2 or 3 days ago, and whenever we went there, we were talking about it was just me and my dad that came into the store, because my brother didn't want to walk there or just at least sit there. Neither did my mom. But basically, I just like going to the store just to play around with instruments and stuff. But since that time there wasn't anything plugged in, I was pretty sad about it. But I didn't care though, because I just like seeing the things there. I don't know why, I don't know why. But apart from that, this is the thing that saved my brother. I asked my dad what costs more, the acoustic drums or the electric kit, and because there was like a couple kids set up there in the store, and then I asked him that, and then that's when he said the kit costs less than the acoustic, and I'm like, oh well, okay. And then like he got closer to the electric kit, and then that's when he said he says my brother, my dad always knew that he wanted one ever since like he got into that, which was like maybe about half a year ago. And my brother was always like, it's not fair that I get like a piano and a launch pad and everything and he doesn't have anything. But the thing is that we didn't know he was such into that much, or that if he even was gonna be like a music person. But I don't know, it's a bit hard to explain, but basically it was really hilarious, because when my dad told me that the kit cost less, it was like I think it was less than 1,000. I know that, like a lot less than 1,000, maybe like less than 500. I'm not sure. But then he had to buy the stool, and then the what else? I forgot what he bought extra, but I think that was it for the extra stuff. But basically, he bought all of that, and I think yesterday or 2 days ago we set it up. It was a bit hard, but when we went to the store and we bought it, and right after we bought it, my dad told my mom not to go out of the car while we bought it, so that my brother wouldn't know. And so we went to like help the guys with the box. helping get the box like out into the car. And once we put it in the car, my mom was inside with my brother Joshua, and they were like in the far corner of the store, and they didn't see us because there's like a bunch of stands of like different instruments like maracas and stuff and guitars or something. I don't remember what was there, but like my brother was looking towards my mom, but my mom was looking towards us getting the kit outside so we can like put it in the car and then we can go. And after all that was done, we went outside and then we went to eat tacos, and then that's when we went home. But it was funny because I kept telling Joshua, my brother, that we got a new speaker system or sound system, and then I told him I got really good headphones, and he was like so sad about it. He looked so depressed because he probably knew that he wanted to ask Dad if he could buy the drum kit, but I'm not sure. I just felt like he looked like he was gonna ask my dad if he could buy it, and he didn't know about it. I just kept like, not that I can't keep a secret or stuff like that, but I just felt like telling him, you know what, life is happy, and I think you're happy. Your life should be happier today because you don't know what's coming. And he didn't know about the drums yet, and that's when he kept being normal. Like he just felt a bit sadder, I guess. I'm not completely sure, but in reality, I was freaking out inside, but in the good way, like happy. But yeah, and then after we went to eat, we headed back home, and then it was a bit hard because we had to get my mom and Joshua into my parents' room, and we had to move like all this stuff because this table was this side, this thing was over here, like it was flipped basically. That was like that. I don't know if that makes sense. Like pretend the table's like that, no, like that, right? Table's like that. It was flipped like it was like that before, okay? Against that wall right there, that wall, and my piano was more to the window over there, and then that's where we set that up. So basically we're gonna have like, once my brother practices more, because I'm getting into it a lot too, so I might learn drums at the same time as he is, but I'm pretty good at it already, not to brag, but I'm gonna show you in a bit. But it's really fun. Like I mean it's pretty fun. It's hard, like if you play it for a while and then you let it go, like let's just say you don't play it in a day and then the next day you do, whenever you come back to playing it, at least in my taste, since I'm not that interested in them, probably yet, but I don't know, it's a bit hard to explain. Like you just feel like it's harder than you thought the last time you were playing it with. And not just that, but I got my fingers hurt. Look, the drumsticks made that. In Spanish, I don't know what they're called in English, but in Spanish they're called ampollas. And it's these things that if you like rub, I don't know how it works, but I think like if you rub like a rough material on your hands or fingers, it like makes that little bump on your hand and it doesn't get off. And if you try taking it off, it hurts. Like it's so hard, and it's so bad. It's like, I can't explain, but it's pretty hard, pretty bad pain. But whenever I was little, whenever I went to recess in my school of Mexico, yes, that makes sense. I went to play, and whenever we had recess, I got into the monkey bars, and that hurt a lot. Like I was playing it on it all day. So, hold on, let me just yeah. Hold on. Can you hear that? There. Okay, I hope that works out. Hope it doesn't sound that bad. But, yeah.